I'm gonna work through this dilemma in my head. I was with a girl, and she had a lot of issues. Um, really awful things that happened to her and that were happening to her. But the whole time that I was with her, it was over Instagram, so there was the thought in my head that she could be playing me or catfishing or something. We FaceTimed a couple times, but there was still that big fear that it was all a hoax. Well, I really liked this girl, and the talks we had were like super intimate, like crazy. And so when she broke up with me, it was like, how could you do that? I mean, the things you said to me, right? How do you say that to somebody and then break up with them, right? You don't do that. Not the things she was saying, right? And so I had like hella resentment towards her. Um, but I kept it in the back of my head, like, and I kept it in the back of my head, like, she knew what she was doing. She hurt me. But there is a possibility that everything she said was true, and she truly was just scared to be with me and felt that I should be with someone better than her. That's what she said. That's what she repeated, for weeks. Was that there's somebody better for me, and she's used. She had a couple daughters. So I'm stuck between thinking she's just an evil bitch and thinking all of that lovey-dovey stuff was real and she really did need to move on in her own way or whatever. She was a looker. And she didn't talk to anybody. She didn't talk to anybody, which is huge. Lone wolf style girl. She didn't like dudes coming up to talk to her and shit. But she told me some craziness, dude. Like intimacy level 10 maxed. And then so when she ended it, it was like, how can you say all that stuff and then end it like that? I mean, if all that stuff was true, then you wouldn't end it, right? Or are you just a liar? Are you just evil? Because the way you hurt me is evil. If that's the case, you really fucking did a number on me. My shit spiraled. After I got out of that relationship, my shit spiraled. I ended up homeless for a sec. I lost friends. you know, but there's the possibility that she was honest and she really just didn't feel worthy of being with me. But I don't like to allow myself to think that that could possibly be the truth, because I don't want to feel played if it weren't. Alright, I think that spells it about out. Still doesn't help, but I spelled it out for myself. What it doesn't help explain is why it feels so good to be sad about it all, you know, months later. Why does it feel so good to be sad? She cut me so deep. Dude, the amount of tissues that were in my car from crying just piled up. Piled up pain, visual representation of pain in my car I was driving around with.